Hello, welcome to Unwrapped. It's another beautiful day, another day when we want to unwrap that one celebrity that you might just be interested in knowing what they are off the spotlight. This is your girl, Helen, and today I'm chatting with one comedian who has been on our screens for a long time, and we've also watched him live on in some shows. For those of you who like watching comedy, going to comedy shows, we've seen him in weddings, emceeing a whole lot of different shows. Okay, so let's get to know more about him on the other side. Welcome back. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm chatting with a comedian, a host. We've seen him on live comedy shows. We've seen him hosting weddings and other events. But he's not only a comedian or an MC, he's also a word counselor. Good morning, Mr. Saulosi. Is it morning, afternoon? How are you?
Fine, and how are you?
Okay.
Thank you very much for hosting me on this show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. We thought you in your busy. We're just glad that you squeezed us in your very busy schedule. Yeah.
You are welcome, and let me say cheers to the viewers.
Okay, thanks. We just want the viewers and myself are curious to know more about you. We've seen you on Smooth Talk. We've seen you live on different comedy shows. Seen you host MC some weddings, and we just want to know who is Patrick Saulosi.
Patrick Mwamba Saulosi is a product of the Shant compounds. Born in a typical Shant compound called Kawama in Wacha constituency, Kawe district, Central Province. Okay. I did my lower primary at Mkwashi Primary School in Kawe, Wacha constituency, and then I did my upper primary at Namando Primary School in Chunga, Matero constituency, Lusaka. I did my secondary education at the Livala Secondary School, but of course, due to some financial related issues, I failed to sit for my grade 12. But I didn't give up. Years later, I sat so that I can complete my secondary education, and then went to Taveta, where I did the audio-visual edit, where I did my video production, even on college where I did my public relations, and then finally Utebem University, journalism and mass communication. I'm an artist. In art, I do a lot of things. I'm an arts administrator, been president for the National Association of Media Arts, NAMA. I'm a comedian under the Kings of Comedy. As an artist, at the same time, I'm a scriptwriter. And I think I'm called Saulosi because of being an actor and a scriptwriter.
How did the name Saulosi? Oh, the Saulosi came from radio.
In fact, the Saulosi name has been there as my name since my primary school days. I used to call myself as Saulosi Chasulwa. Was performing sketches during my primary school days, and when I joined Ifyabukaya, I carried the Saulosi name, but because of the person who used to act as my grandfather, Washingonga, who comes from Luapula, instead of pronouncing Saulosi, he was pronouncing it as Saulosi, and that's how the name of Saulosi came into existence.
Okay, what does it mean anything, or you just got it from maybe Saulosi and?
No connection with Saulosi at all. I just fell in love with the name of Saulosi Chasulwa, and I've been using that name since 1998 on radio when I started doing Ifyabukaya.
Okay, because you lived in Kawe, then you came to Lusaka. Were you staying with your parents?
Yes, I stayed with my parents in Kawe. I stayed with my parents in Lusaka. And at a certain stage, my parents were not in support of me being a full-time actor instead of finding a job, working for some companies. So to prove to me that through art I can take care of myself, I left my parents' home, stayed on my own, paid for my school fees. I used to go and perform in schools.
How did they react the time you moved out of the house and decided to stay alone?
Silently, my mom supported me. My father was against the idea, but as the years went by, I think my family had no option to support me, and I can confidently say that they've supported me as a full-time artist, because in my life I've never worked for any company. I work for my talent.
Okay, so you don't know how it feels to be employed by another person and just be... Unfortunately
or fortunately, no.
That's maybe fortunately. I don't know what it is. Okay, how many are you in your family? Were you
it's a big family. At the same time, it's a small family. When I talk about the Saulosi family being a small family, it's very difficult for us to spot the extended families. My mom is alone. My father is alone. My mom, just the two of them. But in terms of the Saulosi family itself, it's not a small family. It's a big family. 13 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a joke. I've lost my young brother, my young sister before. I've also lost my older brother before. I know how it feels to take care of a brother who is critically ill for more than 6 months. But at the moment, I'm at the center where I've got my brothers and sisters to take care of. Okay. Those who are looking up to you for solutions. So I'm proud to be a true Zambian, a Zambian who understands the importance of the family. I value my family so much.
Okay. You always joke about how dark you are and how you are the only light one in the family. Is it true that you're all dark in your family, or maybe you're actually the only one who is dark?
In the way I do my stand-up comedy, I talk about my father being dark and my mom being light and making the wrong choice. But in actual sense, it's my mom who is dark. And,
are you serious?
Yes, and it's my dad who is light in complexion. I've got my young sister who is not dark. But I can also mention that the majority of us in the family, we are dark. And I'm among the darkest.
Okay, on that note, I think let's go on a break. But on this break, I want you to pick a video, a Zambian music video. I want to know how much you know about Zambian music. Pick a music video that you'd want us to show right now.
Yeah, when you talk about Zambian music, unfortunately, people expect me to talk about that Zambian music with some Western influence. But for me, being an artist and I treasure culture, for me, Zambian music, I appreciate Zambian music without Western influence at all. The Sakara Brothers remains top on my agenda. They are my favorite.
Thank you. makolo wache Kumama soka ema makolo wache onse adamwalira Mofutikira ema Anapeza maro ya sukuru pa college na Mulusaka Ema Mukoleji ntawe ya group study kafika Ema nali kutaba kuona anzache yacho sakatundu yosi anasiana Anzache yacho sama Blackberry Mena bacho sama iPad Mena bacho sama 3D screening Wadabwa ema Makuona kanda kuidwe kaema Anzake ema na mbodolera Atia ema mulindwi Zikwati baboka pa interneti Ma investors mwe Kakugulile ko iPad Changamuka ema Ifetinje ya college life palusaka Chieye Ife kuno tilibe kefyu Tilina 3 months visa Yoko na chieye Changamuka ema Ema Ema
Welcome back, and you're watching Unwrap. Okay, fine. Let me. Are you married?
Yes. Yeah. I laugh every time I hear this question because I think in many forums this question has not been asked, and people always ask. Yes, I'm a married man, and I'm married to a pure Bemba, a true daughter of Northern Province, Rosaria Mubangacha Masarubusa, the mother of my 4 kids. Maria will be 16 this year in October. We have got Mwezi, an upcoming actress, very talkative. She's the chief whip in the house. Yeah, and then there is Patricia. In fact, before Patricia was born, I thought so I gave the name in advance, Patrick, but a girl was born. So we had no option. And then finally God gave me a boy, and that is the one who carries my name, Patrick Mwambasa Rubusa. Yeah, in short, I'm a married man.
How long have you been married?
Many years. Many years. I've known, first of all, I've known Rosaria close to, in fact, more than 17 years. We met at church during the days we were doing the Christmas plays under the Catholic Church. She used to act as Mary in the Christmas plays, sometimes as the king's wife, and I used to act as King Herod.
Or Joseph.
Yeah, not Joseph. Because the King Herod part had a lot of some comic lines.
Okay.
And I did that part for many years. So we've been together for many years, and One of the statements I've made is that in life you make mistakes. In life, no wonder I enjoy the London song, because in life you can make mistakes. But two people cannot be together for many years without differences. Differences are normal, but it's how you respond to those differences. And I appreciate her because she met me at a time when the mode of transport I had was a bicycle in a two-roomed house without furniture. But she said yes to me, and I appreciate her for that. No wonder up to today I don't drink beer, but I've allowed her to drink. I've said, my child couldn't wash it.
Celebrate.
I celebrate my child. Now, it's okay. So,
okay, before her, did you ever date someone who you thought, okay, I'm going to marry this one before you met her?
No.
She was your first girlfriend?
Officially, yes. Mapicha nikazembati pezeri poembekezera chana sunga pende poembekezera. Officially I can describe her as my first girlfriend, because I approached her, I said she can be my girlfriend, and she said yes. So yes, she is.
Okay, nice. That's impressive. How old are you when you started?
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was in grade 10. Yeah, wow. She was in grade 10. Sometimes I even used to go to our school, material girls, pretending to be the uncle. And I remember one time, the teacher sent some people to come and interrogate me. And I remember the friends came to tell me, yeah, and I remember even almost failing to sit for grade 12. And I went to my late older brother, Mr. Jomo Msinje Mwale. That time, he saw rest in peace. That time he was a teacher at Kamwala, and he had to intervene just for her to sit for grade 12.
Why wasn't she going to write her exam?
She missed class without telling me. She lied to me.
She was with you?
No! You know, kwangala kwa mfika bwino auku balaba nabo, yeah, and then nokusaba mpia exam fee. Yeah, but last minute I intervened.
Okay.
As the uncle.
Uncle in the making.
Yes, and she sat for a grade 12.
What can you tell your wife right now?
I call her because of my father. You know, my father, we ended up giving him the nickname at Rambo. But that was an indication that there's happiness now. Yeah, and for me to express that happiness, I call her my child.
Okay.
Yes, I want just to say thank you very much for being with a comedian. You know, it's not easy for someone to say yes to an artist, not employed, without a payslip, but you've been there, and you've been there for the family up to today. Thank you.
Okay, just before we go on another break, the time you wanted to marry, family like, no, we don't want this lady, we don't want this man because it doesn't work. Because obviously, what does he do? Shani?
Yeah,
no, you can't marry.
You know, it took a lot of time for my marriage to be formalized. Because here's a situation where I'm a Catholic myself. You go to the Catholic church with the person whom you've been staying with, and you say, we want to formalize our marriage. They say you have to undergo this training. You have to prepare you for marriage. You finish the training. They make the announcements in church, maybe for about a month, that these people are getting married. And then a family member appears and says, you have to pay in full for this marriage blessed in change. You know, you feel like, so I don't know if you stand. You feel disappointed.
Yeah.
Disappointed, yes, but I never gave up. Yes, I always say that when time says yes, it shall be a big yes. And it has been a big yes.
So you don't give up on love, eh? If it's...
You know, in whatever I do, I don't give up.
Okay, let's just take another break. Okay, so this is still Unwrapped and we're still chatting with Saulosi. Let's just take a break and we'll come back and continue chatting with Saulosi.
Hey, it's DJ Low from Iconic, and we hope that you are having a great start to a brand new year. Check out iconictv.com on the products and services that we have on offer, like music videos or hot downloads. Feel free to check out our Facebook page at Iconic Music, and thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of your year. Iconic, taking production to the next level. Thank you.
I'm just in my zone. You'd be lying if you said I wasn't certain that you're into.
Welcome back. You're still on Unwrapped. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Yes, I am. I'm enjoying myself very much.
Okay, the time you went home and told your wife, I want to join active politics, what was her reaction?
I think the issue of joining politics came naturally. There's an area called Chunga Madimba, but on the map it is called Twikatan Extension. Yali Madimba. Now called Mayanda. That's where I was staying with my wife. And there, the PF was very active in Chunga itself than in Chunga Madimba area. So we organized ourselves, let's create a branch of PF. No, you'll be the youth chairman, you'll be the ward chairman, and we registered ourselves. Went to the ward chairman, we have got this branch, and it started growing. 2006, 2007, 2008, and then 2009, the PF in Matero constituency wanted to start raising funds for the party. And I was invited to sit on the fundraising committee as public secretary for the PF Matero constituency fundraising committee. I think that connected me now to the structures properly. From there, I shifted from Chunga Madimba area to the Landa Estates. Landa Estates, I made a branch for the PF called the Landa Estates branch as the branch chairman myself. Briefly, I was Pawadi as the ward treasurer. From there, I found myself constituents as youth information and public secretary. And today, I am part of the secretariat for the PF Matero constituency. Offering my services as the constituent secretary. It has not been easy. It has been a journey, but most people just came to realize that I'm into politics after they heard that I'm now a councillor, or after I was adopted.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Yes, the reasons for that are simple. I'm one person who knows where this office starts and where it ends. I know that by having the title of Vice Secretary for the PF Matero constituency, I'm announcing that I'm a cadre. I like being the voice for the voiceless.
Okay, that's very nice. On that note, again, we take another break. I can say, honorable.
Honorable. Before I became a councillor, Mwalesa mkunchita interview at Mulikuti. Let's meet Pamatero Paodis. Now I'm a councillor. Enters. I'm a levels.
I'm a levels. Tumasala kwa nimbo indo tala ila papa break.
Inimbo ndefo kusarapa. Ishai shibabu ino batimu aba General Ozi noyo mukashana nani mukashana
Wezi.
Balimba kalimba ka love kamwe tende pamozi kali pamozi kana kalimbo nate mukuimbira ko wa madam munko yonga wankola so nakatemo.
Okay, let's go on another break, and this break we're going to watch General Ozzy featuring Wezi with Pamozi.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's me calling, of course. I need you and your friends to come along later on. Yeah. I'm throwing a little something, you know. Don't worry about it. Just come along. Alright? Okay. Catch you later. Bye.
Yeah! You don't say a General Ozzy back again. And right about now, we feel like doing a tune for this little African princess when we did a meet just the other day. You see me? Look at you and look at me. What do you see, lady? Niona pochi mozi chabe, baby. Hey, look at you and look at me. What do you see, lady? Niona pochi mozi chabe, baby. Ati Pamozi, niona Pamozi, tingale Pamozi, baby. Kodi ni ndani yezo ziva ninga vele kotonto. It's a feeling ya lavu ya bwelanso. Ine nomo kungala mo muchikonko. You made me believe in loving again. Hey, even when I thought there was no hope. Nifuna paka nikutenge iwe paka nikupange wanga nati paka tingale Pamozi, baby. Girl, look at you and look at me. What do you see, lady? Niona pochi mozi chabe, baby.
Look at you, look at me. And what do you see, oh boy?
Niona pochi mozi chabe, baby. Ati Pamozi, niona Pamozi, tingale Pamozi, baby.
Kankanika chikondi na my tingling sensation. I might say you really got my attention. Nilavisha como chitundu cha kwaso mwana wa kumaba. Uwele na ulemu. If you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. Don't be a boy, be a man and put a ring on it. Don't funa lini vama sobela. Mama olesha. Nufuna chikwati wana nanganda. Neova sobela nanganga. Yeah.
Look at you and look at me. What do you see, lady? Niona pochi mozi chabe, baby.
Look at you, look at me.
Welcome back, and this is like, if you're not Patako feeling like when we're coming to the end and I'm enjoying the show. Mr. Saulosi, can you sing? You just said Pamozi. Can you sing?
Yeah, I remember my older brother Bob Nkosha telling me that, oh, Saulosi, tawaishi kuimba, tawaishi kushana. What type of an artist are you? No. Nganadishi kuimba no kushana. Ngane Osakara brothers. Number lesa tapera fiance. Kwa kanyako.
But you just mentioned that in Dembira Wakash.
Aho yachire yone kuti yakuimbira pa TV mutu wasevana. Mutu wadaba enjoy ati afunya statement. No, we are distancing ourselves from this music upcoming musician called Saulosi. Kaini ati ali mafasi distance. Ngepe shepirato. Joyati is very quick distancing.
Aranguma Joyati no. Aranguma. Okay. Just tell me 3 things that you do that you don't do in front of people. Like some things that you do. If you're tattoo, do you cook?
Kale na ipikire.
Kunguru.
Abana bandi bali umfa bulingane no lepika ati adati bayikamuvunza apa. But kale there are certain things which I enjoy doing, but they are not known by the people. Most people think that Saulosi is a comedian, but my biggest strength is in script writing.
Okay.
That is my biggest strength, and nga twabala ne mama Hellen mwampata mwafulwa nalemba poem.
Oh.
Yeah, nalipataka book kandi ne mwine.
Nimbi mula rapa.
Mukulemba ma poems. Mula mwine chifuko kichira kirefuma. The other thing I will tell you, and I'm very frank, people they know this. Aba basana close na ine kumbali. The chipata about myself. Nalipata temper.
Oh.
Ndafulwa bwangu. Yeah, that is chintu ndomba fe kuli bale sabaka tifunyepo paline. Ndafulwa bwangu. The other thing is what makes me to be a comedian. I do it kumbali abantu abamonako, but that is what has sharpened my comic stories. I don't sit with a pen and paper to write a joke. No. No wonder I've said that I'm no longer a comedian who tells jokes. I'm now a comedian who tells stories. I tell stories, I don't tell jokes.
Yeah.
Loti Siame, Tondro from Ifyabukaya, has played a very significant role in my comedy, behind the scenes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Why? Because I'm always with him. And I tell stories, he's laughing. 2 days later, he will remind me that, ndalaka joke kara customer. And that's how I started cracking jokes. And I also want to give thanks to Innocent Karaluka for the space he has created for me on Smooth Talk.
Yeah.
I don't plan the jokes. I just sit there. I'll create my material based on the questions you ask me. That has also helped me because it's very difficult. Ask any professional stand-up comedian. It's very difficult to create new material every week.
But you guys make it look easy though.
Yeah, so that platform has also helped me. The other thing I don't do publicly, I've told you already. I cry.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you cry. You mentioned that. Okay, I know Zafta Awards are coming closer. What should we expect?
The Zafta Awards.
Is it the third? Third Zafta
The third
Awards?
edition, yes. I have to mention that we introduced the Zafta Awards as the National Association of Media Arts NAMA in 2014. 2015 we had the second edition, which you attended and supported us. You've been there from inception. 2017, the third edition, the Zaftas, very big. This time, Mao Choice has come on board, making the Zaftas big. Another indication that with patience, hard work, consistency, you'll be paid. Today, the Zaftas are not small awards.
Nice.
These are big awards.
Great, congratulations on that.
We appreciate.
Okay, we've come to the end of the show. I've really enjoyed chatting with you. I've gotten to know some things like temper. Temper. Kudila. Though kuimba na mtuta no kuimba kwenu. Okay, so this has been Unwrapped with your girl Hellen, and I've been chatting with Patrick Salubusa, to most of you known as Saulosi. One thing I've really learned from him is that you don't give up. If you make a decision on doing something, fight till you get it. I think that's the spirit that we all need to have. It doesn't come easy. A lot of things don't come easy, so you really have to have that fighting spirit. Okay, so join us next week as we get to chat with yet another interesting celebrity. They might just be your favorite celebrities. And remember, you can follow our page, like our page on Facebook, Unwrapped with Hellen, and you get to see links on how you can watch some of the shows that you missed on our YouTube channel.